morning, everyone, and welcome to the Thescottshow wake-up call. We do this every morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. Yesterday, we had a little technical difficulty issue. It was 17 minutes late, but we try not to be that late here on the Thescottshow wake-up call. We just do it up and have fun every day as we do. We have thumbs up, thumbs down. We have shout-outs. I have some special little announcements on some programming coming up. But first, we will go to our checkiday.com. Days for today. What day is it today? What possible craziness could we have today? Could it be yet another cupcake day? Who knows? We're going to find out here on the Thescottshow podcast. Alright, checkiday.com for the 30th of October. It is Buy a Donut Day. Buy a donut today. Checklist Day. It's Create a Great Funeral Day. It's Haunted Refrigerator Day. Mine is just empty. It ain't haunted. Mischief Day. It's Candy Corn Day, Pumpkin Bread Day, and Sugar Addiction Awareness Day. I think I'm good on that, folks. So, yeah, eat a donut, candy corn, pumpkin bread. Check out your haunted refrigerator while worrying about your sugar addiction. Yikes. Okay. It is also another very special day. Not many people think that I'm going to talk about it, but I will. Today would have been the... Oh my goodness gracious, I'm old. Today would have been... I would have been married for 13 years. Today would have been my 13th wedding anniversary. Yikes. I think that's it, 13, yeah. So, I do want to say a special hello to my ex-wife, Jennifer, who I know listens to the show, and is a very wonderful person, and has always been a wonderful person. So, even though I am no longer married to Jennifer, she is still a great person. So, and big shout out to Isaiah, too, my stepson. So, I do want to say that, get that out there, you know, folks. Things happen in life, but yeah, it would have been 13 years today, and I can remember one of my greatest memories out of the whole event was when we went to Country Kitchen, and I saw the witch walking down as she was the waitress, and I go, hey, look, it's the mother-in-law. It was my first mother-in-law joke. She laughed, she thought it was funny, so hey, I lived to see the day, and here I am 13 years later. And here we go. Alright, so we're going to do thumbs up, thumbs down. Right now, every day we do these. Thumbs up, thumbs down. So you guys can join in on the fun. Check us out on Facebook. Scott Yazel on Facebook. 102550. And the Scott Show. All that great stuff. It's all on there. All of our craziness is on there. But thumbs up. First to people who are donors. I had seen a thing on NBC News. I was watching the Today Show with Selena Gomez and her friend who donated her kidney. So, big shout out to people who are donors. If you got that on your card, on your ID card, that's awesome. If you have ever done that, that's awesome. So, big shout out to you folks. Big thumbs down to Monday. This is from everybody else. This is not for me. This is from everybody else. Because it's Monday. You know, some people have a case of the Mondays. I really don't. Because I get Tony Schiavone after this. The show What Happened When. Big wrestling fan. So I'm excited for that. And then Monday Night Raw tonight. So how can I go wrong on Mondays? But other people, I heard 4 different people say, you need to give thumbs down to Mondays. Well, there you go. Thumbs down to Mondays. A thumbs up to Justice today, as Robert Mueller and his cohorts at the Justice Department are putting together some big charges against people, including Paul Manafort, who this is just coming out probably like around an hour ago. Paul Manafort was the former campaign chair for Donald Trump. He is getting some charges filed on him today from the special prosecutor at the U.S. State Department. So I don't know what's going on there. No one else does either. A lot of things are sealed. But thumbs up for justice today, and let it be what it is. Thumbs down for cold. I should have put it as the last one only because I know it's going to be winter. I get that it's going to be winter, and I heard it's going to be a rough winter. But the reason I give a thumbs down to cold is for my thumbs up, which is Halloween. So I'm going to give a thumbs up to cold because kids get dressed and they have to get overly stuffed and dressed, and then you don't get to see their cool costumes. Big thumbs down for that. The big thumbs up for Halloween and the fact that it is a lot of fun. And there were a lot of great costumes the other night out over the weekend. I saw pictures all over the place, saw some great costumes out. And tomorrow will be no exception, as there will be awesome costumes and people getting very intricate in what they do. And big thumbs down to darkness, because it's getting darker outside. I know that means it's getting closer to my birthday, but I really don't care. I kind of enjoyed the sun this year. Didn't see it a lot in past years since I'd worked overnights in those years. And it is what it is, folks. It is what it is. I do want to give a few shout-outs here. Got lots of them. Got like 9. Big shout-out to Columbia University, who posted some of the stuff about Hunger and Homelessness Week. We are working on that. We'll be working to figure out what exactly we want to push and how we want to do it coming up here in the next few weeks. We don't have that much longer. It's the 9th. So in the next 9 days, we will have great setup for that event, which will happen, I believe it's the 10th to the 19th. So we'll have more info for you guys on the 10/25/50 show. Check that out on Wednesdays and Sundays. Also, big shout out to Vicky today, who said she couldn't listen to the show, and then I sent her the link to the 10/25/50 site, which has the archives. So you can listen starting at the beginning of the day. You can listen and you can go all the way down into all of our other podcasts. All 10 channels have this. So if you click on 102550.net and then you can click on the episode or the show that you want and then the episode you want. It's really super cool. So big shout out to Vicky today. And she's awesome. A big shout out to Bonnie today. I heard that a good friend of the show, good friend of mine, Bonnie is really, really sick. So we want to give her a special shout out, and to Ed and Christy and Holly and Amber. Big shout out to all of those folks. And I worry about Bonnie. So there you go. Another one that I want to give a shout out to Susan and all of her family. They just lost their brother, and it's pretty sad. So big shout out to Susan, and yeah. And now we go a little bit on the lighten it up a little bit side. After those two that were very, very sad. It's been a sad few days around here in Duluth and within my family and friends. So let's hope it kind of picks up and joy comes through and not sorrow. A big shout out to Conrad Thompson from Something to Wrestle With and the Tony Schiavone show, What Happened When. I think he's just funny. I really like the guy, so I'm going to give him a shout out on my podcast. If he ever listens to this thing, yeah, big shout out to Conrad. And he's awesome. A big shout out to Beth. I just saw her on Twitter with her husband Adam. So big shout out to Beth. And big shout out to Adam too. They're wonderful people. Big shout out to Bruce Pritchard there in Houston, Texas. The Astros might win the World Series, and I'm going to be sad because I was going for the Dodgers. But big shout out to Bruce anyway. I heard he used to be over. If you guys don't know what that is, listen to Something to Wrestle With. And then big shout out to Tony Schiavone from the other show, What Happened When, which I'll be listening to shortly. And shout out to my cousin Tony, who I just always think about, and he's just a cool guy, and one of the great people I've got to spend time with in my life. So big shout out to Tony too. I always sound like the Bob Newhart show, where I give a shout out to Tony and another shout out to Tony. It's terrible. If you guys don't know who Bob Newhart is, you are too young, and you should check it out. And the end of the Bob Newhart show was the most brilliant thing on TV, and I might catch up on that on the pop culture show. We got the music catalog coming up here soon, plus we have 10, 25, 50 states coming up. Guys, you gotta like, share, subscribe this thing, make it happen, because we are getting it done here at 102550.net. If you go there, if you go to tinyurl.com/102550, you can check out all of our YouTube clips. And folks, I got a lot of them. We got 410 videos. We're going to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. You guys can listen and like, share, subscribe all day long. Even if you put me on mute, I don't care. Because then it just means I get a hit anyway. So, alright. So, folks, we're going to head out of here now. We're going to go do some great business. Working on ending homelessness and poverty. I got 3 emails already this morning from wonderful people involved in the Hunger and Homelessness Week. We're going to be doing a great podcast about that and touching state by state every single day. We do here at 102550.net. Check us out online. And big love to everyone else everyone out there listening, because we appreciate you. And we're going to get going here, folks. You guys have a great day. And Maestro, kick my music.